We are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Jose Peraza.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle. Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
In is Joey Votto now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He in his .373 batting average. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. And the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Cut fastball misses, 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat, but one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases, just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Long for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Sonny Gray will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
For St. Louis.
Striding into the box, Jose Martinez having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Kemp is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone just 2 for 15. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Cabrera's up with it, and they're on 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. Goldschmidt stands at second with 2 gone. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Winker going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching. And it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
Certainly would, and you hope yesterday they didn't empty out the bucket of runs. They'd like to use some of those runs today and hopefully secure another victory.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
In now is Yasiel Puig. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 25 for him on the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this was a cutter. It just hangs right there out over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Can't leave a pitch like that to a professional hitter. Well, you can, but that's what you get.
Batting 5th.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Number 27. Matt.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Reds hit the scoreboard first on this solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Reds. Ready now, Matt Carpenter. He begins this one with the fourth best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
I'm sure you know what's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now.
Matt Wieters.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Line to the right side, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone 4 for 9. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig's got a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the left fielder, number 28.
Digging in now, Adolis Garcia. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, into the second deck and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
In now, Carlos Martinez.
The pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Cards lead it 2-1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. In now for the Reds, Sonny Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Nope.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Now batting, Jose Peraza. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. Wong gets to it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 2-1.
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left center field. Winker ranging back at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Runners breaking for the plate. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one. 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
From the belt, the pitch. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. The 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kemp is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cardinals lead it 6-1. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Bader. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit hard to third. Taken in by Carpenter. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Suarez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 0-2 the count to Suarez. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail 6-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. The next to bat for St. Louis, Adolis Garcia, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Michael Lorenzen answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Lorenzen.
Carlos Martinez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Runner goes for third. Lorenzen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose.
Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Here's Colton Wong now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Martinez leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. Scooped up, and he'll go to short way to retire the side. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Reds 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, number 66. Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Matt Kemp. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike three last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish. Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And another foul ball. Fouled away. To his right, Carpenter. High hop, and he barehands it. It's there. He got him. Reds are down and ordered. They're down 7-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Paul DeYoung.
Now the pitch. In there, strike one. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp has a read on it, makes the play, one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
This is pulled into right. Puig is there, two down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the catcher, Matt Wieters.
So striding in, Matt Wieters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They're on top 7-1. In now, Tucker Barnhart. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Number 2, Leonis Martin.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And now a pitch on the way. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're down 7-1. A.J. Ramos gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Harrison. Binger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 28.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Adolis Garcia. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. From the stretch. Popped him up. Suarez is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Carlos Martinez.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Seventh inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now to the plate, Joey Votto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As he rips it on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he's got another one here. punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down here. They're down 7-1. Ready for another shot now. Jose Martinez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Jose Martinez.
Now the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. The 1-1 misses. Ball 2. The 2-1. The 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong will stand in, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken there by Cabrera on to first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Shin high, that's taken for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And And no messing with Goldschmidt there as he'll take first on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything
Now
close,
batting.
so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Paul DeYoung. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Votto waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch on its way. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 0-1. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Reds 1. Striding in once again, Yasiel Puig. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And more importantly than earning the sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak, so closing out every win down the stretch is going to be huge.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yasiel Puig goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning.
Kemp.
Settling in now, Matt Kemp. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
Into the corner and slicing foul. strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting.
Cabrera.
Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 0.
Ball 2.
Two and 1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2 and 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Wieters. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Matt Wieters.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wieters awaits the 1-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. One and 2. Here it comes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Still 2 and 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder Harrison.
Into the box now,
Bader.
Harrison Bader. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. high in the air out to center field. Kemp is camped under this. And there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 28.
At the plate, Adolis Garcia. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The pitcher, number 44, A.J. Ramos.
Philip Irvin will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Cincinnati, number 6, Philip Irvin.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Irvin, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort. He has had total command of all pitches, all quadrants. Dan, this has got to bring a smile to your face.
It does, D-Roy. In the day and age where we don't see very many complete games, or for that matter, guys going out into the 8th, let alone the 9th inning, this has been a terrific start up to this point.
1-2 now. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. The Reds down to their last strike. Full count to Jose Peraza.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luke Gregerson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 44, Luke Gregerson. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 33.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Joey Votto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Popped up. He makes it a catch, and the Cardinals break out the brooms at home and sweep their division rivals.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. St. Louis took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Martinez picks up his team-best 14th win in this one as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Sonny Gray was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 8 runs on 11 hits.